It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.
All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, October 23rd. It is a beautiful morning. I wish you guys could see the sunrise right outside my window here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's a brisk 44 degrees here, but it is a beautiful morning. And there are exactly 69 days left in 2019. So please, guys, make the best of it. Make the very best of this beautiful Wednesday. I hope it's beautiful where you guys are too. And this morning's topic is going to be a simple one, but one that's pretty complicated for some folks too. Is just be kind. Just be kind, guys. And, I think that this is one that a lot of people overlook. They don't think about, and they let life get the best of them, and all of us, even those of us who focus on being kind from time to time, situations in life get the best of us, and we look back and wish that we had handled things a little bit different. And we're going to talk about that this morning. So, but good morning, Patricia, Dina, Dayton, Lydia. That is all I can see so far on here. I know there's some more people, but I haven't seen any comments yet, so I can't tell who is watching this unless you guys comment. So if you drop a comment, I'll say hello. But at any rate, when I was thinking about the content to go into this episode, I thought about, the fact of how contagious kindness really is. When somebody out in public surprises you with something nice, right? They hold the door for you, or they genuinely say hello, or they, anything like that. Kindness is contagious, and it will duplicate itself all around you if you put it out there into the world. The same is true, by the way, with doubt, insecurity, worry, pessimism, every other negative energy that we emit as human beings. Those things are also contagious. And so I think it's important for you guys to A, recognize that for yourselves, and B, recognize that for the people that are around you, because you're going to have all kinds of energy flowing around you all day long, every day, right? And good morning, Bruce, Dean, Christina. What's happening, guys? Thanks for jumping on. But at any rate, you're going to have all kinds of energy around you, and never underestimate the power of that energy. Have you guys ever had a conversation with someone? This happens to me all the time, where I'm on the phone with somebody and I get off the phone, man, I just got a whole new level of energy. It's amazing how you can feel just by having a conversation with somebody that kind of sets your soul on fire, right? Hopefully that's what we do here in the morning for you guys. Just set you on the right pace, right? Give you some positive energy. Give you a great way, an upbeat way to start your day. On the flip side, have you ever been around those people that put off just heavy, heavy amounts of negative energy? Just happened to me the other day. I got off the phone with somebody and I said to my wife, wow, man, that was like a crazy negative conversation. And for me, that's it's like a out of bounds kind of play, right? And I don't like that type of energy in my world. It feels heavy to me, and I don't allow it. I don't, if those people, I don't necessarily just cut them out of my life, but I distance myself from that type of energy. I am very conscious of the number of interactions I have with those types of people. But I want you guys to ask yourself that question when you get into those conversations. Sometimes you work with somebody like this. They might sit right next to you. And over a period of time, you start to feel worse and worse and worse by just being around these people, right, who build this doubt in. So we're going to focus on the opposite side of that, but it's important to recognize both sides of it. The energy that we put off and share with those around us, it's very real, guys. 100% have the ability to lift those people around you up, and you 100% have the ability to do that for yourself as well through nothing but the power of perspective, positive energy, and positive thinking. And you have that choice. Every minute of every day, you have the choice on how you look at things. It either happens to you or it happens for you. It's either a gift or you look at it from the opposite perspective. And everything that happens to us in life, guys, is a learning experience, right? I've got a guy here in town that's spending a couple of days with me doing some training. And I told him yesterday, like, what you need to do, man, is get out there and knock on a bunch of doors, get a bunch of at-bats, get some experience prospecting customers over the phone, via email, in person, knocking on doors. And you may not have a whole lot of success at first, but the positive that will come out of that is that you will either have success or you will have one hell of an education. And that, guys, is the same in life. It's the same in every aspect of our lives. It's all in how we choose to look at it. It's all in choosing to be kind regardless of the circumstances, looking at things as a gift, looking at things being grateful instead of wondering why it's happening to you. And the reality is, guys, there's going to be plenty of times in our lives where that is going to be tested. There's going to be people that come at you, people that say things about you, people that, do all kinds of things that are completely unfair when it comes to what the truth is, right? What the facts are. And people just, especially in this day of social media and the reach that people can get and, the ability that people have to just go out and say whatever they want, there's going to be a lot of times where your commitment to being kind is tested. And the reality is, I had something happen yesterday that I was just telling John, who's spending a couple days with me. I was interacting with somebody on the phone who I'd been through one of these situations with, somebody who had, been out there in public and took somebody else's word for it and was saying some things about me personally, about our company. And, at that time, man, I just said to the guy, like, you can say whatever you want as many times as you choose, but it doesn't make it true. And saying it over and over again or spreading it outside, it doesn't matter, man. You know what? You know what's cool about the truth is that it never changes. And if you're on the right side of it, time will always, always be your friend. Because over a period of time, those people who try to put that negative energy into you, they will always be found out because they can't stop. And if you choose kindness in those interactions, that will benefit you greatly down the road. And so for me in this situation, it's cool to tell this story because what's happening now is that our company is doing some work with this particular guy who at one point was out on the internet saying all kinds of stuff, And the reality is that I tried to handle it the best way that I could then, and I knew that I hoped, nobody knows, but I hoped that over a period of time that the truth would, straighten that situation out, and it did. And the reality is you're going to be tested, but choose kindness every single time. And remember that those people aren't always personally attacking you. There could be something going on in their life. There could be some kind of information that they're being provided or fed that's not true. And they are reacting to all of these things that are being provided to them or that are going on in their life. And so just be kind regardless, regardless of what's going on around you. People will respect you for being kind, especially in those moments where, things aren't necessarily going your way. And it's hard to do. I can't say that I do it 100% of the time, but I've gotten better with age at being able to take those battles, take those things, those storms that are coming at you in your life and just continue to be kind because I'm telling you guys, over the test of time, you will end up on the right side of that equation. You will end up on the right side of people's perspectives about you because those things that are actually true will eventually come to the surface. So I want to talk about a couple of ways of how you can actually just spread positive energy in the world. So in our world, we're going to talk about two ways today, and that is how to spread real life positive energy, and then how to spread positive energy, positive influence on social media, because I think that social media is a way that people way underestimate their ability to influence others and to really create better days for people via social media. So let's talk about real life first. There are things that people just overlook. We get so busy every day. We're just out running around that we don't necessarily do every day. And it's important, guys. It's, just saying thank you to people, holding the door, sending somebody flowers, sending somebody a card in the mail, just thanking them for something, handwriting a thank you to somebody for something that they did, handwriting them a card telling them you're thinking about them, sending people cards for their birthdays. One of the things that we've got in our system in our office is everybody's birthdays, and I have them in my phone. I have them, everywhere that I can get. If somebody tells me when their birthday is, I write it down. If I'm in a meeting, a lot of times the customer will say, "Oh, my birthday's in July." "Oh, what day?" 21st. Boom, boom, boom. I write it down, and then next year I wish them a happy birthday. Another thing that, just came out yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw the interview with Meghan Markle, Prince Harry's wife. I believe it's Prince Harry. But a reporter genuinely asked her how she was doing, dealing with being a new mother and the pressure of being in the position that she's in, all of those things, but genuinely asking people how they're doing. Not, "Hey man, how you doing?" But like, "Hey brother, how you been, man? Everything good?" Like, really? Everything cool? Like, not, not in a negative way, but in a caring way. And, people don't do that nowadays. It's like, people go so fast, they overlook things. They don't think about the people that got stuff going on around them. And it's the single most important thing that we can do for each other is actually care. Just actually be kind and care and reach out. And when you ask the question, don't ask the question just to check a box, but ask the question to truly understand how the people around you are doing. And it's an amazing feeling when you have people to care about you. And there's a lot of people out there in the world that need people to care about them. And don't forget that. So another thing that I have down here is just surprise gifts, right? Find something that somebody likes and send them something, right? Send them something that tells them that you actually care, that you're thinking about them in some way, shape, or form. And it can be anything, but those little things, surprises, matter. When you get a surprise in the mail, it's always cool. I get people to send me books, handwritten thank you cards I've gotten for doing this show, plenty of things. And they always give me a boost of positive energy. And so you guys can do that for other people too. So that's the real life version. The social media version, a lot of people look at social media and think that it's negative, think that it's just a place to consume content, and I'm going to tell you guys how I use and have used social media to build a circle of friends that I am extremely proud to be part of. I'm humbled to be part of. I've got unbelievable human beings. A lot of them are on this stream, and a lot of you guys, that watch every single morning have become people that I consider friends and family. And, it's cool. And when you utilize social media the right way, basically mirroring what I just said in real life, doing all of those types of things. And I'll explain to you how that works in the world of social media here in a second. What social media will do for you is unbelievable. It will connect you with all kinds of people that you want in your life. And that is an important thing to have. So here's how I built my social media following and how I've built the circle of friends, a lot of which have come from social media, through social media interaction. Commenting on people's posts. And I don't mean like fist bump, fire, rocket ships, that kind of stuff. I mean like truly commenting and saying something important about what they have going on. And I'll give you an example. I met Judd Burden on Instagram by him commenting on one of my posts and saying, "This looks amazing. Can't wait to see what you have coming," or "Look forward to seeing what you have coming." Judd Burden is one of my best friends in the world. Like, I can't imagine. I've known him for less than 2 years at this point, but I can't imagine my life without that guy in it. And that came from genuinely him commenting on one of my posts in a way that engaged me enough that I wanted to respond and reach out and meet him. Think about that. And so what I want you guys to think about is, how can you truly comment and be interested in someone? If there's somebody that you're following that you're truly interested in, do some research. There's usually some things out there that you can figure out about them. Are they a Yankees fan? Are they a Houston Astros fan? They're in the World Series. Are they a football fan? Do they like concerts? Go through their profile pictures and look at where they've been. I've seen a lot of people that have been at country music concerts before I went to appointments with them. I've done this type of research, and I figure out what these people are interested in, because I am truly interested in learning about them. It's not a sales tactic, although that works to build a relationship. It's a genuine interest in people. And so by commenting on people's posts, by truly interacting with them, sending them messages, private messages with some of the things that you know about them, or genuinely offering to help them. Maybe you have something that you do that might be of service to them. If you can do those types of things, you're going to end up in a pretty good space with these people, because they're going to understand that you are a good person and that you really want to help them. And this is how it works, guys. Every time you hit that like button, there's a reason that Facebook puts it out there, because people see your name. And so if you see me liking your post or commenting on your post, I'm genuinely interested. I don't go around liking every single post. You will see, like, there are people's posts that I scroll through and I just shake my head and I scroll right past it, because it doesn't match what I believe. It's a negative post. It's something I'm not, I don't think should be shared in public, or whatever it is. Like, I don't go around just liking everybody's posts. It's genuine interest in somebody else's life, in somebody else's content, and what they've got going on. And it's just like a real life relationship. And so being kind, spreading that kind of positive energy online is really no different than it is in real life. The difference is that you can do it so much faster, and you can start to weed through those people who are maybe, not putting on a front. But by the way, in real life, people put on fronts too. They're not exactly who they say they are, right? And you will figure that out over time. On social media, you'll figure it out over time. Who are the real ones and who are the posers that are just, trying to be something that they're not. And nobody can avoid it. Over a period of time, time is always your friend. Time is always your friend, because it will prove everything right and wrong. That's the cool thing. I'll say it again. You know what the cool thing about the truth is? That it never changes, folks. It never changes. And so if you are always on the right side of the truth, you're always going to be okay. You got nothing to worry about. And so you can always be kind to people in that moment where they're not maybe on the right side of the truth. And that will pay you huge dividends over a period of time, because people will see you take that negativity and spit back positivity, or spit back nothing. And then eventually they will remember that you were on the right side of the truth. But remember, kindness is contagious. Grace, if you guys don't know the definition of grace, go look it up. Go look it up and practice it, because it will do incredible, incredible things for your life that you can't imagine. Getting things in life, achieving in life, being fulfilled in life, which is the true goal for everybody. The true definition of success is feeling fulfilled, feeling like every single day your cup runneth over. It all starts, guys, with being kind. And if you can't be kind and you can't handle situations the way that they should be handled, no matter how big the storm, handle it with grace. Handle it with kindness. You will never regret being kind to somebody. Never. You will never regret it. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Please share this out. I know we moved everything over to my business page, to my non-friend page here. So just please share this out, get this out to people so they can start making their way over to this page. Yesterday got hectic. I did not get everything uploaded from yesterday's episode, so it just went this morning. I will get this one uploaded as soon as we're done here. And again, these are all still available on all the podcast platforms. That continues to get more and more listens every single time we publish an episode. So I thank you guys for that. Please leave me a review over there if you could. I know a couple of people left some reviews recently. Some people left some reviews on this page too. You can leave reviews on this business page, the Brian Hess business page. So please take the time to do that. Thank you, Dina Kelly, for doing that for me. I appreciate it, and I really, truly am grateful for the kind words that you shared in that. So thank you very much. And I will see you guys again tomorrow morning. I may be either in the car or I may be in another city tomorrow morning. I got a meeting tomorrow morning that's pretty far away. But nonetheless, I will get on here tomorrow morning one way or the other. And next week, I don't know what we're going to do. We might. I got... let's just say I'm going to be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities in 3 days. Lots of air travel, lots of rental cars, and lots of different places that I got to stop. So I don't know how we're going to do this next week, but we'll figure it out one way or the other. So, and yes, Dina, yesterday's link is on this business page, and then it's also on YouTube available as of this morning as well. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I will see you tomorrow morning, same place, same time, 7:30 a.m. right here on Morning Perspective. Love you guys.